Right now we're gonna go more in depth on the ramp mode. This is a mode that becomes more similar to what a wah pedal would do. The difference is that you can trigger the wah movement by using your ramp and rate foot switch. Every time you hold it down, it will trigger the ramp up, and once you let it go, it will trigger the ramp down. In this mode, the wingspan will set the bottom and top as it does for all the filter modes. You can imagine that as your heel and toe position. Right now, my ramp and speed is just the default that always comes up whenever you first access the ramp mode. Let's hear what that's like. So you can see that it goes up a little bit fast and drops down a little bit slower than it's going up. First, let's learn how to set up the ramp. You want to use your alternate control, and here on your parasite you will be controlling the ramp up, and here on your B you're going to be controlling the ramp down. Let's put both to the middle and hear what that sounds like. Now let's make our ramp down immediate, so it's only going to be going up. Let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, now let's do the opposite. Let's set the ramp down a bit up and the ramp up immediate. So also we can play with the wingspan. Go more towards the bottom, so. What's cool on ramping modes is that you can always invert the ramp direction. That also makes possible for you to do sounds that you would normally not do with a wah pedal. Let's hear what this ramping inverted is gonna sound like. Now let's hear an inverted ramp that comes up and down at the same speed. I'll also set the wingspan a little bit towards the middle, so. Another cool thing to do on the ramp mode is for you to do a very long ramp up. Those are hard movements to do on a regular wah pedal. Let's hear what that sounds like. I'll set the ramp up very long and ramp down a little shorter, quite shorter. Let's hear that. Now let's make some changes to the wingspan. I'll make it very wide. So I'll set the depth all the way to the maximum and the wingspan almost all the way down. Up until now, we have heard the ramp mode always applied to our instrument signal, the B. We could also be applying the filter to our low octave. So let's hear a little bit of what that sounds like. I'm also going to leave my B at the middle So we're gonna have both signals running. I'm gonna add some gain to my B so we can hear what that sounds like. I'll set a pretty standard ramp, just going up and down at same speeds. Let's mess with the wingspan and depth. Let's add some more gain to our instrument signal. Another cool little feature is that every time you set up your depth, you can actually hear the position where it's at. So that can be really cool for you to tune it up to whatever you're actually playing it. So once I trigger the ramp, it's gonna come back down. So, but while I'm setting, I'm hearing it. So there's a lot more that you can do just by finding the timings of the ramp up, the ramp down, finding the bottom and top positions with the wingspan and depth, also the combinations between the instrument signal and low octave and where you wanted to apply the ramp, also adding gain to your instrument signal and blending that with the low octave. There's literally like infinite possibilities. I hope this helps you guys create some really cool sounds.